My name is Chris LeMay, and today I'm going to be talking about professionalism within a workplace. So, I went ahead and looked up the definition of professionalism, and it came up with the competence or skill expected of a professional. So, when I read that, I think it means this is the way you should do your job and show that you are a professional person within the workplace. And talking about this, I think there are some major points that when you do go into a workplace, you should always be aware of. So, the first one for me is be on time. I think being on time is a very important skill to have. It shows that you are well organized, you're able to be there for the other people, because if you do show up late, that can show to your coworkers, your boss, anybody that you work with, that you don't care about the job. I feel that because you don't care about the job, others may think you're wasting their time, and that's not something good to be showing them. Even your breaks, if you have a break, make sure you come back from that on time. I think that shows you're being very professional when you don't take advantage of the company's time. So, showing professionalism within the workplace, I believe that staying positive is a very important thing to have. Obviously, within the workplace, times can get difficult, you can be stressed out about something, but make sure that you are always being positive and also respectful to a person can go a long way. Obviously, if you make the situation more stressful by not being positive, it can affect everyone else, not only yourself. So I think that's very important when it comes to professionalism. And lastly, dressing appropriately when you enter the workplace. A lot of jobs have uniforms that are required of you to wear. I think following all of their guidelines when dressing for your job is very important. It shows that you are obviously listening to what they have to tell you or what you have to wear, right? So you won't get trouble with your clothing. I think it's important that you dress appropriately because you'll be taken more seriously, because you look professional and you look the part. Especially if you're supposed to be wearing like dark colors and you show up in bright colors, like it just doesn't show you're being professional towards them. So I think I showed professionalism within my portfolio is I wrote in a tone that was obviously sincere. It wasn't rude, it wasn't in your face. I made sure it was written in a professional way that somebody would take in the information as it be in a criticism way or just a suggestion or what's going on. And I made sure I wrote it in a polite manner, in a respectful way, and to show them that, hey, this is just a suggestion, or hey, this, instead of being like rude and in your face. So I think my tone in my portfolio was very polite in a sense. So another thing within my portfolio is I made sure it was well organized by having a table of contents at every top of the pages. It told you what it was, so it's just really easy to go through. Another thing that I made sure of was spelling. I think spelling is a big thing when it comes to professionalism. Before you send something to somebody, you should always double check and make sure there is no spelling errors within your document that you are sending. So I think those are two very professional things that I tried to incorporate when doing my portfolio. In class, what I took away was how to write all different types of like letters, memos, emails in a polite manner. I think that was very helpful, and just knowing how to write them in the proper way. I think going into into the justice field is very helpful when knowing how to write these, because obviously there's going to be a lot of writing, and knowing how to like address somebody within an email, a certain type of email, right? Like it's very important so you don't sound rude, and I think that still all goes along with professionalism. I think it's very important to be professional within the workplace.